सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। Hari Om everyone. Let us start as usual with a verse. Beautiful Subhashita is there. I will chant. Please repeat after me. Kim kulena vishalena vidyahinasya dehinah akulinopi vidyavan देवैरपि सुपूज्यते। किं कुलेन विशालेन विद्याहीनस्य देहिनः अकुलीनोऽपि विद्यावान् देवैरपि सुपूज्यते। Very beautiful verse, very simple also. Now we have studied enough of Sanskrit to understand simple meaning of these verses. What is said? Vidyahinasya dehinah. Dehi, dehin, nakaranta shabda. Pratama becomes dehi, one who has deha, body. Deha, body. Dehi, one who has body. Dehinah, shashti vibhakti. Of the person who has body, means for a person, for the embodied being, vidya hinasya, one who has no vidya, without knowledge. For a person without knowledge, kim vishalena kulena? Kula means lineage. Vishala means great. What is the use of great lineage if the person has no knowledge? So for the person who is without knowledge, who doesn't put efforts to gain knowledge, what is the point in having a great lineage? Sometimes, whenever we meet somebody, we show such kind of connections. My grandfather's brother was a great scholar. Very good. Your grandfather's brother was a great scholar is a very good thing, but what are you studying? That you tell. That is more important. I have a great family lineage. I belong to this kula, this vamsha and this gotra, and in my family these great people have happened. That is very good. But what is our effort? What is our credit? That is what we must ask. Vidyahinasya dehinah, for a person who has not got any knowledge, what is the use of having a great lineage? On the contrary, vidyavan, a person with knowledge, a wise person. See this vatu pratyaya. Vatu pratyaya is given in the meaning of having, one who has got. Vidyavan, buddhiman, vatup matup, two types of pratyas are there. Afterwards we will study that also. From one Pratipadika, another Pratipadika is made. Tadhita pratyaya by adding Vatup and Matup pratyas. Shaktiman, Buddhiman, Hanuman. Like that, Vidyavan, Gativan. All these are in the same meaning. Vidyavan means a person who has got Vidya. Vidya means knowledge. For a wise or Vidyavan, a wise person, Akulinaha api. Kulinaha means one with great lineage. Akulinaha, one without a great lineage, even if doesn't belong to any great lineage, but is intelligent, is wise, Devaihi api supujyate, is worshipped even by the devatas, even by the deities. So what is the point which is being said? If a person has got no knowledge, even if belongs to a great lineage, it is of no use. And a person with knowledge, even if does not belong to a great lineage, is worshipped even by devatas. But Vedji, yes, I have one technical question. I said, please, what is your technical question? Suppose I belong to a great lineage, that's not my mistake. See, the verse is saying you belong to a great lineage. The verse is not saying belonging to great lineage is a fault. That is not the question. The question is, what have we done with what have we got? What have we done with what have we got? Many of us live on reflected glory. Reflected glory. Reflected glory means the glory actually belongs to somebody else, but because you have connection with that thing or with that person, you say, you know what, I am from Maharashtra. Okay, you are from Maharashtra. So I am actually one of the 96 clans who served Shivaji Maharaj. So Shivaji Maharaj was a great person, born in 16th century. They say that 96 Marathas are there, those Kshatriyas are there who served Shivaji Maharaj. Now I belong to one of those clans. So what? Have you done anything to live up to what Shivaji Maharaj stood for? That you tell. This is called reflected glory. I belong to India, Bharat. Okay, very good. But do you revel in knowledge? The Bharat word itself means the one who revels in knowledge. But do you? No, I am 12th fail. Then, no, not like that, Vijay. But outside also, I don't like studying. But do you like something? Are you good in something? Are you putting efforts to become better in something? That is what is more important than what I have got without much effort from my side. I belong to a great lineage or not so great lineage, or I don't even know what lineage I belong to. That is okay. What I do with what I have, that's what matters. If I have put efforts to become knowledgeable, become wise, then I will be worshipped by everyone, even by the devatas, says very clearly. And don't we see such things happening in life? Don't we see around in the world that there are such things? That there are people coming from such backgrounds, but they are so intelligent and wise. Can't even imagine. Whereas somebody from the great lineage is such a fool. You see our politics, what is happening with it now. Both examples you will get. You see, lineage does not decide quality of me. What efforts I have put, that is what is most important. Okay. So, what is the use of a great lineage for a person without knowledge? A wise, even if not from a great family, is worshipped even by the devatas. Always the fight is between what I have received against what I do with what I have received. And the second is more important than the first. Okay? Please think about it. All these verses that we see in the beginning of the class, of course they are to teach Sanskrit, but you see our Indian knowledge system is such that lot of other things are taught. It is not just Samskrita, it is Samskriti, it is the culture. Okay, chalo, think about it. Let us chant the verse again and go forward. Kim kulena vishalena vidyahinasya dehinah akulinopi vidyavan devairapi supujyate. Okay, I hope you have noticed dhatu puj dhatu. Ya is there, which will indicate that it is from which gana? Which gana? Fourth gana. Very good. And te is there, which means it is which pada? Parasmay pada or atmane pada? Atmane pada. Madhyama purusha ekvachana. Vidyavan supujyate. Akulinah is adjective for vidyavan. Vidyahinasya adjective for dehinah. Both are in Shashti Vibhakti. Right? Vishalena kulena also adjective and noun. Both are in Tritiya Vibhakti. Devaihi api supujyate. Worshipped by devatas. Again Tritiya Bahuvachan Devaihi. Okay? Notice these small things also of the grammar so that they will enhance your capacity of understanding a verse. Then when an independent verse comes, we don't know the meaning, we will be able to decipher the meaning. Alright, chalo. Now, so we have seen the 6 important lakaras, their pratyayas of Parasmay Pada and Atmane Pada, examples from Prathama Gana, Chaturtha Gana, Shashta Gana, Dashama Gana. Okay, we have seen all these things. Let us now revise few important tables that we must remember. If not memorize, at least we should be familiar with these tables. We should have them together so that we can refer to them, whenever required. So first, Parasmay Pada Pratyayas. Parasmay Pada Pratyayas are applied to dhatus which are Parasmay Pada dhatus, or which are Ubhay Pada dhatus, and therefore in Parasmay Pada also Pratyayas are applicable. Right? First lakara we have seen, Lat lakara. Lat lakara is present tense. What are the pratyayas? Ti taha anti, si thaha tha, ami avaha amaha. Please say it again together with me. Ti taha anti, si thaha tha, ami avaha amaha. Okay, so lakara specifies what? The tense, that it is present tense. And according to the pratyaya, it will be decided which purusha and which vachana it belongs to. Patati patata patanti, patasi patata patata, pathami pathava pathama, etc. Okay, hope it is clear. Lat lakara. How the kriya is formed? Dhatu is there, gana chinna is added after that, and pratyayas are added after that. Correct. Next one, lang lakara. Lang lakara is past tense. Simple past tense, right? Ta, tam, an, sa, tam, ta, am, ava, ama. Please say it again with me. Ta, tam, an, sa, tam, ta, am, ava, ama. While making lang kriyas, verbs, you have to add a before dhatu. A, then dhatu, then ganachinna, and then finally lang lakara pratyayas. Right? Apathat, apathatam, apathan, apathaha, apathatam, apathata, apatham, apathava, apathama. Lang lakara specifies that the past tense. So apathat means he studied. Apatham, I studied. Apathama, we studied. Clear? Lat lakara, lang lakara. Lot lakara, which we saw in the previous class. Lot lakara does not specify tense, but it shows mood. What is the mood? Imperative mood. Imperative mood. Tu tat tam antu. Shunyatat tam ta. Ani ava ama. Two forms are there in Pratham Purusha and Madhyam Purusha Ekvachan. Tu tat, let us say together. Tu tat tam antu. Shunyatat tam ta. Ani ava ama. Ani ava ama. How to form the kriya? Same way. धातू गणचिन्ह पुरुष प्रत्यय. पठतु पठतात पठताम पठन्तु. पठ पठतात पठतम पठत. पठानि पठाव पठाम. त्वम पठ, यू स्टडी. Imperative mood. Gaccha, go. Uttishtha, get up. See the meaning? Okay. Why? Madhyam Purush, Ekvachan, Lot Lakara. Lot Lakara means order, imperative mode. Or sometimes it is may, request, kindly do it. Kindly do it. Patha can also means kindly study. Pathatu. Oh, third person. Pathatu, please study. Pathani, I should study. I must study. Imperative mode. Pathani. Okay. Next. Vidhiling lakara. Potential mood. Eat, eat, eatam, iyuhu. Ihi, eatam, eata. Iyam, eva, ima. Potential. Okay. That may happen, would happen, should happen, may it happen, like that. All those meanings are there. Pathet, pathetam, patheyuhu. Pathehe, pathetam, patheta. Patheyam, patheva, pathema. One indication is what? A will be there. Why? Because all the pratyas start with dirgha E. And therefore it will be A. For Prathama, Chaturtha, Shashtra and Dashamagana. Okay. How to form Kriya? Same way. Dhatu, Ganachinna, Purusha Pratyaya. So these are the lakaras called as Sarvadhatuka lakaras. Sarvadhatuka lakaras means what? Whose forms are similar, whose pratyayas are well defined, and most of the verbs are formed from this. Okay. Please take a look at it. If you want to take a screenshot, please take this. See, screenshot, why VG screenshot? So that you can make your own tables. Not for printout or anything, that you should write yourself. Writing with your own hand has got its own effect, okay? But for that, if you want, please do that. Okay? Done? Parasmaya pratyas. Now, the same four lakaras, Atmanepada pratyas. Atmanepada pratyas are added to Atmanepada dhatus and Ubhayapada dhatus for Atmanepada kriyas. Right? Atmanepada pratyas, Lat lakara. Lat lakara is present tense. Te, ite, ante, se, ithe, dve, I, avahe, amahe. Kampate, kampete, kampante, kampase, kampethe, kampadve, kampe, kampavahe, kampamahe. Let us say together again once, just the pratyas. Te, ite, ante, se, ithe, dve, I, avahe, amahe. Lang lakara, past tense. A is added before dhatu, then dhatu, ganachinna, and then these pratyas. What are the Atmanepada pratyas? Ta, itam, anta, thaha, itham, dhvam, I, avahi, amahi. Akampata, akampetam, akampanta, akampathaha, akampetham, akampadhvam, akampe, akampavahi, akampamahi. Let us say the pratyas again. Ta, itam, anta, thaha, itham, dhvam, I, avahi, amahi. Lang lakara, past tense. Lot lakara, mood, imperative mood. What are the pratyas? Tam, itam, antam, swa, itham, dhvam, I, avahai, amahai. Kampatam, kampetam, kampantam, kampaswa, kampetham, kampadhvam, Kampai, Kampavahai, Kampamahai. Imperative mode, lot lakara. Last one, Vidhiling lakara, potential mode. What are the pratyas? Eet, iyatam, iran, ithaha, iyatham, idvam, iya, ivahi, imahi. Kampeta, kampeyatam, kamperan, kampethaha, kampeyatham, kampedhvam, kampeya, kampevahi, kampemahi. Let us say the pratyas again. Eeta, iyatam, iran, ithaha, iyatham, idvam, iya, ivahi, imahi. Okay, done. Take a look at it. These 8 tables we have to remember. Not that I am not asking you to memorize everything, but at least it should be handy, easily accessible for you. Suppose you want to make some verbs, you should be able to make 8 tables. 4 from Parasmaya main Sarvadhatuka lakaras, and 4 of Atmanepada. Okay, done. Shall we move forward? So, for lakaras, earlier we saw there are 10 lakaras. Okay, out of which we have seen 6 lakaras properly. Let us see which of them. Lat lakara, present tense, we have seen. Lang lakara, imperfect past tense or simple past tense, that also we have seen. Lot lakara, imperative mood, we have seen. Vidhiling lakara, potential mood, we have seen. Lit, perfect past tense or distant past tense, that also we have seen. Lit, lrit, second future tense, also we have seen. But I am not enumerating pratyas for this. Why? Because I told you lit pratyas are little different in the sense they don't go same way everywhere. And lrit doesn't have separate pratyas. Lrit pratyas are same as lat pratyas. Only the formation that se is added. Okay, so you remember lat, you have already done the lrit part. That is done. Lut is another future tense, which we have not seen the pratyas, etc. Lung is third kind of past tense, aorist past tense, which also we have not seen. Ashirling is benedictive mood, we have not seen. Lrung is another conditional or subjunctive mood, which also we have not seen. Late, which is only there in the Vedic Vangmaya, we are not going to see at all. Okay, there are 11, but we say there are 10 lakaras. Why we say like that? If you include late, then Ashirling and Vidhiling, one it is called as Ling lakara, then it becomes 10. Or you ignore the late because it is late Vede, it is only there in the Vedas. All other 10 lakaras you can memorize. Clear? There are 10 types of lakaras. Lakaras are tenses and moods. Pratyas, they are actually set of pratyas which are added to dhatus and verbs are formed. Out of these 10, most important are first 4. Present tense, past tense, imperative mood, potential mood. Lat, lung, lot, vidhiling. For our knowledge, we have studied 2 more. Generally you go, no, they will only teach first 4. They won't even teach lit lakara or lrit also. Okay, but we have seen, because lit lakara we will be using sometimes in the Shastras where the stories are there, Bhagavat or Ramayana, etc. There we will see lot of lit also being used. Okay, so that's why we have studied that. Now, what we will do is, we will take one dhatu, okay, and we will see all 10 lakaras how it takes form. So that for your understanding, once, for example, you should see how lut, lung, ashirling, lrung, late, how do they look like? Okay, just run through. And that dhatu which we will see is bhu bhava dhatu, first dhatu of entire dhatu part. Dhatu part is a list of all dhatus. First gana is bhwadi gana, and in that first dhatu is bhu dhatu. Bhu, it changes to bhava. Remember, I was telling you, some dhatus are there. While taking form, it changes gama gaccha, pa piba, stha tishtha, right? Bhu bhava. We remember it like that. Bhu bhava dhatu, prathama gana parasmai pada dhatu. We will see all 11 lakaras, how it takes forms in all 11 lakaras. Okay? What is the meaning of bhu bhava dhatu? To be, is, are, am. All these are meanings. To be, to be. In English it is called to be. Earlier we have seen vid dhatu, chaturtha gana, which also is in the same meaning. Okay? There are 4 dhatus with same meaning. Please note, these are important dhatus. First is bhu bhava, prathama gana parasmay pada. Bhu bhava. Second is as dhatu, dvitiya gana parasmay pada, which we will be seeing after this, because the forms are important. As dhatu, as dhatu, dvitiya gana parasmay pada. Then vid dhatu, chaturtha gana atmane pada. And varta dhatu, also atmane pada. Varta, vartate, vartete, vartante, like that. All 4 in the meaning of what? They are in the meaning of to be. So bhavati, bhavati means he is, she is, that is. Bhavami, I am. Same way, asti is, asmi, I am. As dhatu. Vid dhatu also same, vidyate, it is. Vidye, I am. Vartate, it is. Varte, I am. 4 dhatus in the same meaning. Chalo. So, bhu bhava dhatu, lakaras we are going to see. First is of course lat lakara. I will say, repeat after me. Bhavati bhavataha bhavanti. Bhavasi bhavatha bhavatha. Bhavami bhavavaha bhavamaha. Meaning is clear? Meaning is clear? What all these 9 forms mean? Meaning is clear. Lat lakara, present tense. Lang lakara, past tense. Abhavat abhavatam abhavan. Abhavaha abhavatam abhavata. Abhavam abhavava abhavama. Okay. Rama Ravayanayoho yuddham abhavat. War between Sri Rama and Ravana happened. Yesterday was the day, yesterday? Yesterday. Sri Rama killed Ravana. Okay, that war happened. Past tense, abhavat. Okay. Long back, Swamiji, when this all people were not there, these buildings were not there, I was there. Aham abhavam. I was there in this place when nobody was here. Very good. Aham abhavam. I was there. Okay. Past tense. But it is simple past tense. It can be used for anything. Yesterday something happened or long time back something happened. It can be used for both. So, lat lakara, lang lakara. Next, lot lakara. Imperative mode. Bhavatu bhavatat bhavatam bhavantu. Bhava bhavatat bhavatam bhavata. Bhavani bhavava bhavama. Bhavatu. Shubham bhavatu. Shubham bhavatu. May there be. Shubham. Shubham means auspiciousness. Bhavatu, have you heard? Bhavatu so many times. So many times. This Bhavani is different from that Bhavani, okay? Who is that Bhavani? Durga Parvati's name is there, no? Bhavani. That is Dirgha Ikara. Bhavani. This is Bhavani. So, Aham Bhavani, this is a verb. That is a noun. Aham Bhavani. May I ever be. Bhavatu, may there be. Bhava, you be. Bhava also is well known. Matradevo bhava, Pitradevo bhava, Acharya devo bhava, Atithi devo bhava. Everywhere this bhava only. Imperative mood, no? He is ordering. May you become what? Matradevo. Matradeva means for one for whom mother is considered as God. You become such a person for whom mother is God. Pitradevo bhava, father is God. Acharya devo bhava, teacher is God. Atithi devo bhava, guest is God. See, generally you will see translation, no? How will they translate? Matradevo bhava. How will they translate? Mother is God. That is not the translation. The translation is you become a person for whom mother is God. Bhava means you become. Matrudeva bhava. You become a Matrudeva. Matrudeva means one who considers Mata as Deva. One who considers mother as God. Pitrudeva bhava. You become such a person. But that is the, what can we say? That is the limitation of the language. Therefore, when you translate in English, you will have to make some changes. Sometimes they will say, treat mother as God. Loose translation, which is fine. Treat mother as God. But actual translation is what? Now, just now we have understood. Become a person for whom mother is God. Father is God. Teacher is God. Guest is God. Bhava. Okay. Vidhiling lakara. Bhavet, bhavetam, bhaveyuhu. Bhavehe, bhavetam, bhaveta. Bhaveyam, bhaveva, bhavema. Bhavet, again you must have seen, just like bhavatu, bhavet also. Shubham bhavet also is right there. Shubham bhavatu is there, Shubham bhavet also is there. Why? Meaning is same, no? We said lot lakara, vidhilang lakara can be used interchangeably. Why? Because both actually speaking are having the same meaning. Vidhi nimantrana, amantrana, etc., etc. Same meaning is there. As a usage, we say this for imperative mode and this for potential mood. That's for usage, but it can mean bhavet. Bhavet, arogyam, aishwaryam, bhavet, may there be. Right? So that is vidhiling lakara. So for main lakaras, you see how bhu bhava dhatu goes into all four. Okay? Done? Shall we move forward? Now, next four lakaras. Lrit lakara. Lrit lakara is future tense. Sya is added, pratyayas of lat lakara. Repeat. Bhavishyati, bhavishyatah, bhavishyanti. Bhavishyasi, bhavishyatah, bhavishyatha. Bhavishyami, bhavishyavah, bhavishyamah. Okay? Bhavishyati. It will happen. Lit lakara, future tense. Bhavishyati, it will be like this. Bhavishyami, aham bhavishyami. Okay? That's the exercise for you. For next class, you have to go through Bhagavad Gita first two chapters and find out these verbs. Already I am giving you clue. Bhavishyami is there. Bhavishyati also is there. Both probably in the same verse. Bhavishyamaha also is there in first two chapters of Gita. Okay? Exercise. I will tell at the end also. You have to go through first two chapters and find out verbs which we have seen. Okay? So, lit lakara, future tense. Bhavishyati, bhavishyata, bhavishyanti. Same pratyaya as lat lakara, but sya is added because of e. It becomes, because idagama happens, then after e, that sya changes to shya. All that things we have seen. Lit lakara, distant past. Babhuva, babhuvatuhu, babhuvuhu. Babhuvitha, babhuvathuhu, babhuva. Babhuva, babhuviva, babhuvima. Okay, distant past. Ramo nama babhuva. There was a king named Rama. Babhuva. Long back, there was. Who? Ramo Nama. There was somebody called Rama. Babhuva. Okay. Distant past. Next. Lut lakara. Another kind of future tense. Just like lit is future, one more kind of future tense is there. How does it go? Bhavita, bhavitarau, bhavitaraha. Bhavitasi, bhavitastha, bhavitastha. Bhavitasmi, bhavitaswah, bhavitasmah. Okay, Bhavita. I think Bhavita also is there in Bhagavad Gita, if I am not mistaken. Please find out. Please find out. I think there is. Okay, please find out. Bhavita, there will be. Same meaning as same meaning as Bhavishyati. There will be, future tense. Bhavita. Next, lung lakara, third kind of past tense. Abhut, abhutam, abhuvan. Abhuhu, abhutam, abhuta. Abhuvam, abhuva, abhuma. Abhut, you might have heard. You might have heard this verb, abhut. See, in all actually, this Pratham Purusha Ekvachana is going to be maximum used. Because third person, no, all nouns when we use Rama, Krishna, everywhere third person singular. So there will be more usage of that. Sometimes Sarve, etc. Therefore plural also will be used, but maximum use is Madhyam Purusha Ekvachana. Pratham Purusha Ekvachana. Abhut. Abhut. It happened. Rama Ravanayor Yuddham Abhut. It happened. Okay, past tense, just like lit and lung lakara. Okay, so lit, lut and lung. Two future tenses, two past tenses. So now tenses are over. Two tenses we saw earlier and here four over. Now four moods, two we have seen earlier, two more moods are there. Ashirling, generally used for blessing. Blessing. Bhuyat, bhuyastam, bhuyasuhu. Bhuyaha, bhuyastam, bhuyasta. Bhuyasam, bhuyasva, bhuyasma. Shubham bhavatu, shubham bhavet, shubham bhuyat. You see, lot lakara, vidiling and ashirling. Shubham bhuyat. Shubham bhuyat, may there be auspiciousness, blessing. Bhuyat, may there be. May there be blessing. Lrung lakara, this is conditional mood. If it would be like this, then it would be like that. That is the meaning. That is when we use this kind of verbs. Abhavishyat, abhavishyatam, abhavishyan. Abhavishyah, abhavishyatam, abhavishyata. Abhavishyam, abhavishyava, abhavishyama. Now, let me tell you one very interesting thing, okay? What is the interesting thing? You see, bhavishya, okay? Bhavadhatu, id agama, you add sya. When did we make such kind of formation? In which lakara we did this? Bhavishyati, bhavishyata, bhavishyanti, bhavishyasi, bhavishyata, bhavishyata, bhavishyami, bhavishyava, bhavishyam. Which lakara we did this? Lrit lakara, future tense. Correct? We added a before the dhatu we added a. In which lakara? Lang lakara, past tense. Correct? Now interestingly, this lrung lakara is addition of both these things. So a is added and pratyayas are of lang lakara, past tense. And that id agama and sya is from future tense. Why? Because it is conditional lakara. Past and future, you don't know. It may happen. If it happens, then it will be like this. So you see that if and then, whenever we use if and then, there is always a connection between past and future. Can you see that? If this happens, one kriya is over, then this will be future. If and then. If it is like that, then it will be like that. So you see, interestingly, in Sanskrit language, this lrung lakara is also formed. The verbs are formed by adding both these concepts. So a is added before dhatu and the pratyayas are of lang lakara. And the formation in between where id agama and sya is happening is like lrit lakara, future tense. Therefore you have abhavishyat, abhavishyatam, abhavishyan. Okay, interesting. I find it interesting. Some people may not. That's not my problem. So 10 lakaras are over. Lot, lung, lat, lung, lot, vidiling we saw. Then 2 future tenses, 2 past tenses also we saw, and now remaining 2 moods also we have seen, ashirling lakara and lrung lakara. One more, late lakara. This is not used anywhere else. We cannot use this. It is only in the Vedas. We find some verbs like this. Just for our information, late lakara looks like this. Bhavati, bhavat, bhavatah, bhavan. Bhavasi, bhava, bhavathah, bhavatha. Bhavani, bhava, bhavava, bhavama. Okay, this is how bhu dhatu will look like, will take shape to form verbs in 10, actually 11 different lakaras. Because it is parasmaipada dhatu, so therefore only it has taken parasmaipada pratyayas. But we have seen all kinds of rupas. More than that, there is nothing. Right. Now, second dhatu is as dhatu. Very well known, lot of times we use this. Therefore, we are going to see now. As dhatu, dvitiya gana parasmaipada. Dvitiya gana parasmaipada, okay? Dvitiya gana is not sarvadhatuka gana, and therefore forms will not be same. Prathama, chaturtha, shashtha and dashama forms will be, usual forms. Why? Ya, aya, because the gana chinnas are very, very nice, simple to make verbs. This is not from there, okay? So there will be some changes while making the verbs, and therefore we are seeing the forms of the verb. This probably you would have seen the most. Repeat. Asti, stah, santi. Asi, stah, stha. Asmi, swaha, smaha. Haven't you seen asti? Probably maximum times we use verb is asti only. Whenever we say there is no verb, you have to understand that verb is there. Every time we use asti. You can use bhavati also, vidyate also, vartate also. All 4 are in the same meaning, but asti. Saha, saha, kushali asti. He is very clever, very kushali. Kushali means he is very expert. He is an expert. Saha, shantaha asti. Why saha? Aham shantaha asmi. I am very calm. Tvam, tvam, shantaha asi. Are you? Are you? Tvam shantaha asi. You are also very calm. See? Staha, santi. Te, plural. Utpratamam purush, bahuvachan, plural. Te sarve. Atra na santi. They all are not here. Na santi, not here. Vayam smaha. Smaha. Smaha means we all are. I think in the India's pledge is there, no? India is my country, all Indians are my brothers and sisters. Remember? That pledge which we used to say during our school time. It is also there in Sanskrit. I think the first line itself is Vayam Sarve Bharatiyaha Smaha. We all are Indians. Something like that is there, if I remember correctly. Lat Lakara, lot of times we will use this. Astistha Santi, Asistha Hastha, Asmi Swahasma. Lang Lakara, Asit Astam Asan. Asihi Astam Asta. Asam Asva Asma. Asit, many times we use. Pura Asit. Earlier there was a kingdom, there was a king, there was this, there was that. Asit. Asit. Past tense of asadhatu. A is added no before. A is added before. Already a is there at the beginning of the dhatu. So both a come together and become a. You see? Asit astam as. Asihi astam asta asam aso asma. Lang lakara, past tense, simple past tense. Lot lakara, astu stat stam santu. Edhi stat stam sta. Asani asava asama. Imperative mode. Imperative mood. Imperative mood means order. Astu. Astu. May there be. Astu. Let it be. Astu also comes many times in our when we used to use Astu etc. We think that in childhood, I remember we used to feel that whenever they are doing this black magic etc. You know, Astu. Some Sanskrit words which are very common, no, they will pick and they will use, because others will not understand what are they saying. So they used to do. Astu was one of it. Why? Because we have observed that some scholarly or great purohits etc. used to come and then they used to do Astu, and they used to put akshatas on our head. Therefore, that Astu stat stam santu edi stat stamsta asani asava asam. Right? Edhi also is a very unusual form. Unusual form. Shunya, there is no pratyaya actually, no? For lot lakara madhyam purusha ekvachan, there is no pratyaya. Edhi is the roop that it takes. Some rules are there because of which it changes. Next, vidhiling lakara. Syat syatam syuhu. Syaha syatam syata. Syam syava syama. Syat. Let it be, may there be. There is one very interesting philosophy. It is called Jaina philosophy. I don't know how many of you have heard this. So generally philosophy, in Indian concept, there are Astika darshanas and Nastika darshanas. There are darshanas, philosophies which believe that Veda is the authority. Those are called as Astika darshanas. So you might have heard, Yoga, Sankhya, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Purvamimamsa, Vedanta, Uttarmimamsa, etc. These are called Astika darshanas. Then there are Nastika darshanas, those who don't believe in the authority of the Vedas. Okay, so there are Charvaka philosophy, Bauddha philosophy, and Jaina philosophy is there. This Jaina philosophy is superb philosophy. Why? Because they don't take any stand. See, generally all philosophies are fighting, no? Some philosophy says God is there. Some other philosophy says God is not there. Asti. Asti. Other philosophy will say na asti, not there. Now this Jaina philosophy says Syat. God may be there. Let it be there. What about Maya? May be there. May be there. Asti syat. May it be. Nasti syat. Or it is not there also. There is very interesting philosophy. For everything they have this kind of thinking. What about moksha? Maybe moksha is there. Maybe moksha is there. They have very good working sadhanas. Like, mauna you should do, aparigraha you should do, all kinds of, to live a happy life, the rules which are to be applied, they have very strong. But about that higher philosophy, they don't take any stand. They don't take any stand. So it's absolutely no debate philosophy. You can't debate with that philosophy because it says, I agree with whatever you are saying. Maybe that is true. Syat. Remember this syat. Vidhiling lakara. Syat. May it be. Let it be. Like that. Okay. Syaha syatam. Okay. So, by God's grace, what? This asadhatu only goes for these 4 lakaras. For all other lakaras, asadhatu becomes bhudhatu. And for bhudhatu, we have already seen what are the forms that bhudhatu takes. So, asadhatu doesn't have any other lakara forms. Only these many forms are there. 4 main lakaras, 4 sarvadhatuka lakaras, that's it. So, bhudhatu and asadhatu. Now, in the next class, we will first see kru dhatu. Kru. Dkrin karane. Kru dhatu. Kru kara. To do. This kru kara dhatu is ashtama gana ubhayapada dhatu. It is from 8th gana, which is unusual gana, and ubhayapada. It will have both parasmayapada and atmanepada rupas. So what we will do is, we will see how kru dhatu goes in 6 lakaras that we have seen. Lat, lang, lot, vidhiling, lrit and lit. In these 6 lakaras, how that kru dhatu, in both parasmayapada as well as atmanepada, how does it go, that we will see in the next class. And then we will see some examples from Bhagavad Gita of the verbs. So homework for you is, take out first chapter and second chapter of the Gita, note down the address of the verbs. What do you mean by address? I hope you remember the address. What all things you have to mention when that kriya is there? Let me give one example. First verse of the Gita. What is the first verse of the Gita? Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre, Samavetaha, Yuyutsavaha, Mamakaha, Pandavaha cha eva, Kim akurvata Sanjaya. So, akurvata is a verb. Akurvata. So, how will I write? Akurvata is equal to kru dhatu. Ashtamagana ubhayapada. If you know, you write it down. If you don't know, that's fine. That is fine. Ashtamagana ubhayapada. Lang lakara. Prathama purusha bahuvachana. Correct? Vedji, how do I know? Are you start seeing? Whatever verbs you don't know, you just write the verb and leave address. Don't write the address. We will see the address during the class. Okay. Mostly in every verse, there will be a verb. Because sentence has to get completed. And when there is no verb, see if this asti, bhavati, etc. can be applied and sentence can be formed. If it is formed, then write this asti, bhavati, whichever one you like. I told you 4 can be used. Asti, bhavati, vidyate, vartate. 2 parasmayapada, 2 atmanepada. Any one that you like, you can use. Okay. In every verse, there will be one dhatu. One verb will be there. If it is not there, it is clearly understood, then verb may not be explicitly used, then these kind of verbs need to be supplied. Okay, clear? So next class, first we will see kru dhatu and then we will see some examples of verbs. some examples of verbs. All right, chalo, let us conclude for now. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om.